welcome everybody to something that me and my friends ended up doing, and I think the audio level's a little low. But we ended up having a X-Men Children of the Atom tournament last weekend, and I recorded the tournament and everything, but decided to do post commentary after. There were some hiccups with it. Partly through the first round, someone bumped into my computer and decided to hit the power off button. We were able to salvage that and then do a new recording. You'll notice that there's two parts that I'll transition to with it. But besides that, everything went really well with it. We were supposed to have an 8-person bracket. We ended up only getting 6. 2 people we waited for forever ended up not showing. So we have a 6-person double elimination bracket, and with that, I'll actually get over to the rules. Rules are simple. It's a double elimination 6-person bracket. Each matchup is a best 3 out of 5, so the first 3 format, first 3 wins a match or a set. And the other rule that I believe everybody followed, I don't remember seeing them not, was you have to use the manual setup. You don't select automatic. Automatic, I think, was for auto blocking. We ended up using Fightcade and a arcade emulator for X-Men Children of the Atom. So with that said, I guess let's get to the tournament. And this is my first time commentating, so bear with me. And I did not enter this tournament. I did not. I ended up just running it. So you'll see me in and out of some of the shots. I basically came in and did the name setups and everything like that. I think we had a hiccup when we had to come back in where one of the buttons wasn't working. I ended up having, since I didn't enter and all my friends are way more familiar with pad, I used a couple of Super Nintendo style USB controllers for this. So they're going to be using SNES controllers, style controllers with the normal SNES setup as if you were playing like Super Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So here we go. We got David on the left with Wolverine and Corey on the right with Iceman. Now, some of these guys had some practice with this going into the tournament. Others did not have any practice with this. But Corey, he's similar to my age. He's been playing Capcom Fighters probably most of his life. I know he's very much, his favorite, I think, was, he told me, Street Fighter 4. So he's very, very understanding of how Capcom Fighters are played. There you go, good DP. Sweep does not knock down, apparently, for Iceman. Ooh, going for a super. This is a close one. And there we go, tied up around a piece. Good defense in the corner. Now this game was the first in the Versus series for Capcom. So you'll notice some things that are still used, with being super jumps, super moves, which came from the Alpha series, but the super jump itself and this art style. Ooh, good punish. Oh. And there you go. That's first match goes to David. And if you hear that X noise, that's them pressing the select button for more credits. So David up 1-0 on Corey, who ended up changing his name in the in the middle of the tournament. You'll see. But Omega Red's fun. A lot of moves. I don't want to say have traditional OTG properties, but there's a lot of moves where when you knock someone down, you can punish them while they're down like that. You can do it with sweeps. Omega Red Super can do it. I think any low can punish when they're down. But but I haven't seen. Well, you probably can in high level play. I haven't seen any, use of it except getting like an extra hit. I haven't seen any like OTGs like where you're scooping them up off the ground.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
David getting in with that Wolverine. Only game Wolverine didn't appear in was Marvel Infinite. Or Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I should say. Trying some more. So David almost with the punish. Ooh, good grab. I think that's a command grab, not sure though. Oh, you gotta punish that. You gotta punish that blind DP, and David will take game number 2. Alright, now Corey, if he wins this out, he's going to have to win it all out with Cyclops. Cyclops is probably my go-to in this game because he feels the most basic, I guess basic like a Shoto, meaning he has good projectile, he has good DP, he can control the full screen, low, medium, and high, but man, David just savagely going in there.
Round 2. Fight. Up the glass. Up the glass. Tornado. Tornado claw. Tornado claw.
That's one thing, even at the end of that Tornado Claw, Corey still has options in the air to, either come down and attack, come down neutral, maybe even move around in the air. Cyclops is really good. He has a double jump. Oh, you gotta whip, you gotta punish that. That's a few times in this matchup now that he hasn't punished the whiffing of the DP, and that'll be it. That's a 3-0. That is a 3-0 for David. Moving on to the next round of winners. Now, who was up next? Now, I know who's up next, but one of these guys got to get the hell up so I can put the names in. That's what I'm coming to do. Or I'm just gonna do it in the middle like this. So we're gonna reset these scores. And this, my buddy on screen left is why I can't make this a child's friendly game, because he wanted the name that you'll see. And we got my buddy Doug and Joe. We got Batman Mahan versus Shit Kicker. I was gonna put Shit Licker, but you know, he wanted Shit Kicker. And there it is. Someone did pick Auto. Shit Kicker, Shit Kicker, Shit Kicker. You picked Auto. You were not supposed to, and that is my fault because I wasn't paying attention. So I do apologize to Batman that he had to play against someone with Auto. I wasn't paying attention. I was actually focusing. I was talking with my buddies. This was done at my place, and watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Washington football team game. So yeah, and I was trying to make sure the bracket was all in order, because when you have an 8 bracket set up and you only get 6, and I wasn't using challenge. Good match though by Shit Kicker. You know, he's using Auto, but still good match or good round. Even I wasn't using challenge or Smash GG. This was a handwritten bracket, so I just wanted to make sure everything was right. I did not know you thought it. No one said anything either. Everybody knew how the setup was. I'm surprised no one said anything. Well, back to the match. Psylocke, though, probably, as most people will say, the best designed Marvel character in the Capcom fighting game universe, and I can 100% agree. Psylocke's design is pretty awesome. And there you go. That's game 1 to Shit Kicker. Now, I don't want to knock the Auto thing because I don't feel that really had too much of an effect on that match. I feel that Batman there didn't really pursue as much. It seemed like Omega Red pursued a lot more aggressively. Silver Samurai changing for Psylocke. So you might stay back and play more of the zoning game that started the round, but ooh, okay, good little vanish. Throw those shurikens. Now, Silver Samurai can just stay back and throw projectiles. He's leading the round, or he was leading the round. Omega Red's the one who would have to pursue at that point. But you know, this game damage output's pretty big anyway, so yeah, you gotta get in there quicker. There you go, you got him, but you gotta get in there quicker. You gotta take advantage. You froze him. Take advantage of that. And if you're not going to get him in quicker, then at least try to super jump and get a better position being in the corner. The shurikens are making contact for the most part. Could disappear. Oh. A lot of footsies is being played. Even though there's a lot of jumping, there's not a lot of... I haven't seen any super jumping yet. So, this is... They both want to keep it to the ground, it seems. Or both either... Or both of them don't know how to do a super jump, which could be the case. Oh, And yeah, there it is, and that will tie it up at 1. Now, what will Shit Kicker do? Will he stick with Omega Red, or will he change his character? Let's see, where's he going? He's going Spiral! Back with Auto. Man. Let's see, though. Spiral. Interesting choice. There's a super jump. Good little anti-air there with the sword. Ooh, Spiral's getting in. Good anti-air again. Ooh, good grab out of the air. Good shuriken. Oh. Another good grab. They're just wrecking the stage. The pressure's on now. That corner pressure and air throw to end the round. Wow. Impressive. Impressive indeed. Spiral definitely playing aggressive. Oh, don't jump on him. He's got the throws. Another grab. So Spiral's use super. I guess amped up. I don't know what it does. Oh my gosh! Everybody! What a move! And Shit Kicker up 2 games to 1. Now, what will Batman do to respond? Now, whomever he chooses will have to be the one he uses to win the set. And he's going to go with Psych. Now, me and Batman, actually, a week prior to this, I think it was a week or 2 prior to this, we ended up playing a bunch of sets of Super Street Fighter, or Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the Super Nintendo Mini at his place. So I think this definitely has an advantage for him, with Cyclops being a very traditional type Shoto character. Because he was playing a lot of Ken, a lot of Ryu when we were playing. And I was playing a lot of Bison because I am not good on pad with Shoto. But a good quick match from Psych there. Yeah, definitely the character change is helping out Batman here. Low. Yep, there you go. At least a little bit of a punish there. Yeah, you can punish those projectiles if you get over them. Trying to time. I think Batman knows now that Shit Kicker is going to be jumping in a lot, and if he can time it right or get the right distance, he can anti-air those with projectiles with that anti-air optic blast, or he can jump up and do a straight one. I don't know what. Okay, he won the round, but I'm like, why? My thought is, why are you being aggressive there? You got the life lead. You're on 20 seconds. He's got to come to you. Make him come to you. You don't need to be the over-aggressor. I say that as someone who has lost matches in tournament because of being overly aggressive, especially when I should be more patient. Now we're in the final match of this set. 2-2. More of the super jumps being used by Batman here. Exactly. Make them come to you. Don't jump. Okay. He got it. He got it with the roundhouse sweep. Or the jumping roundhouse sweep. But yeah, that's... For what's been happening in this match, I'd be a little nervous to do regular jumps. Super jumps, I wouldn't be as nervous. But regular jumps, I'd be a little nervous to do because Chickers has been throwing them a lot. Even though Psych just got an air throw there. See, oh wow, even out of the break. See, on that, if he knew, he could have attacked him while he was down like that. He could have done like a down sweep. Coming down to it. There you go. Spiral's making stuff happen. Wants this to go to a final round. Ooh, you gotta punish that. The recovery's not the best on it. There's a throw. That's gonna... Ooh, no. I thought that would end the round. Yeah, the chip damage there. Yep, and a time over. And this will go to a final round. Final game of this first set and winners. I believe it's the matchup after this where we have the technical thing, but we'll know for sure what happens after this match in the video. I think I'll know based on who sits down, and I could probably just cut to the next part. But yeah. Jumping in, getting caught. Ooh, there we go. That aggression's... Oh, good throw, and that will end it. That is a 3-2 Batman, but man, what a... Even though Auto wasn't on, what a match. That was awesome. I do believe, though, that was the final one for this video. Oh, let me check who's coming to sit down. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying the music. We're about to find out who is about to play. Alright, so this is definitely the matchup. So this is we had an issue here. We had to reboot a lot of stuff because when Critman pushed the button to turn off my computer by mistake. Thank God I only put it in standby mode. But you'll see here they have to do an actual button check because when we reset everything, somehow the heavy kick button unassigned itself. So you'll see this start playing here. He's going to notice something's wrong. Yeah. And he's going to reset again. Yeah, right now you'll see the mouse there. He's going through the settings. I think maybe it's one Critman's one, but one of the heavy kick buttons. I think it was one Critman's. His heavy kick wasn't working, so we had to reset it all. They do a button check, and then they go right into it. They don't reset. And something that you also notice, which actually tilts me, is they didn't move the damn mouse off the screen, so I had to move it off after a while. But yeah, this round will count. They're doing even after the button check. They said, yeah, let's just play. So they get right into it. So I was like, hey, reset it, and they said no. So I was like, okay. If they want to give the agreement to play, then play. And here we go. One Critman here had a bye because of the two people not showing up. So he was the lucky one that got a bye out of the first round. We are still in winners, though. This will be winner's side semifinals. And we saw David earlier end up beating Corey in the first round of winners. Now, one Critman was practicing. Yeah, I moved the mouse because that was just annoying the hell out of me. But, yeah, he was practicing. He came over, you know, and I told him what we'd be playing and everything. And even though he's a younger guy and is more used to, you know, Smash Brothers as a fighting game, especially Smash Ultimate. A couple weeks ago, we were actually the day after Christmas, we were all at Free Play Arcade in Arlington, and he was playing with one of my friends in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and he was catching on how to play on stick really, really fast. So definitely was fine for him. I think he wouldn't have minded if we used sticks, I don't think, but I think everybody else wanted to use controllers. So. Good projectile to keep him out. Good zoning, and that is 1-0. And I'm messing up my scores. Oh yeah, because I can't read. I'm dumb. There we go. 1-0. Ooh, good stomp. Good stomp there by Wolverine, but one Critman there. That short jumping kick there. That's almost like an anti-air. Because I was playing casuals with him, and yeah, he was doing that a lot. I was getting caught with it. But Wolverine definitely being the aggressor. Knows that he can't really sit back because Cyclops has that zoning game. Like there as you just saw. Yeah, Wolverine definitely has to be the aggressor here. But one Critman uses that aggression to his advantage, knowing that there is going to be a part where when he's blocking that he's going to be able to punish him. So that's See that? One crit man there with Cyclops. Knowing he had the mass life lead, stayed back and knew he had to be pursued. Both with level 3. That jumping kick, and that will end it. That will be a 3-0 for one crit man. And he will advance into winner's final. David, he's not out yet. He's still got losers to go through. Let's see who's next. Here is the next match from winners semis. It'll be Batman, and I forget what Miguel told me his name was. Oh yeah, he wanted his name to be Eevee, but I said you have to add a Z at the end. And I keep doing that, and that's not good. There we go. Let me fix the screen. So let's take that 3 out of there. So Eevees and Batman. The second winner semis. The winner will go on to play one crit man in the winner's final. Now Eevees was practicing as well. If you think that him and One Crit Man look very alike, they're brothers, and they were actually both practicing when they came, when they got over. So, and Eevee's just like his brother, is very good at Smash Brothers. To me, everybody's really good because I'm terrible at that game. Oh, caught him. Punish that. Ooh. Got him with the DP, but Eevee's with the jumping. I think that was a jumping medium. Good throw. That's what Batman needs to do. Keep him out. Throw projectiles. And that was a very convincing round 2. The DP. Good throw. Now where'd he go? Oh, he tried. He was trying to do something out of the air with it. And there you go. That's 1-0 Batman. Now, will Eevees change his character? He will. He's going with the big set. Big Sentinel. Especially Marvel 2 Sentinel. Man. Marvel 2 Sentinel's crazy. But, yeah. Yep, if I was Batman here, keep Sentinel out. You don't have to be the aggressor here. Sentinel's going to hit hard. Exactly. Keep your distance with your projectiles. Make him come to you. He's got to come in slow, but you see all that damage he's causing. all that damage he caused really fast. Stay out. Make him come to you. When he comes in real slow, punish. Don't be, he's being the aggressor. Don't be the aggressor. There you go. Keep him out. Nope. He's got this big lead, but Sentinel can hit you like 3 times and it's over. Look at that. Look at all the health on one hit. He should have DP'd there. And that's a super, which won him it because he chipped him. That would have chipped him out, so. I don't know. Why is he doesn't need to pursue here. He was in a winning position. I understand if he was losing or down, but he was pursuing in situations he didn't have to. Oh, look at that. Taking him right out of the sky with it. And look at all the health. And Super will finish it. So that's 2-0. 2-0 to Batman. Eevee's there. Realized Sentinel did a pretty good job there. So much damage already. He doesn't. Like, yeah, I get you got him in the corner, but now don't pursue. Just yep, there you go. Optic blast him. Okay. Jumping back around. Bicycle kick or behind kick, whatever you want to call it. Oop. Oh man, look at all that damage Sentinel does off of normals. That's what Sentinel should be doing. Bring those drones in. When he starts blocking, then pursue. As those drones are coming in, pursue. Either Cyclops is going to have to jump in, or he's going to back off. And you're going to corner him. Eevee's fighting for his match life here. Needs to win this round to stay alive in this set. And with Sentinel, he's always in it. Like at that, even before that hit, you might as well say Sentinel's still winning the round. Exactly. Get out of there. Oh, you can attack when he's down like that. There you go. Up. Those are lights and it's doing that much damage. Oh, I should have kept going. Look at that. He knew it. He knew it. He knew the time was running up. He knew the time was running up. Smart. Smart. There you go. That's what I've been trying to say the whole time. So that'll be a 3-0 for Batman over Eevee's. Batman will play one Crit Man in Winner's Final coming up. Not next. I believe we switched to some of the losers matchups. I know Eevee's is thinking, do I stick with Sentinel, or I didn't know if he was playing Sentinel at all when they were playing casuals. I don't know if he was. I saw a lot of Colossus whenever I would look over, so I'm not sure. So we're about to get our next matchup. Like I said, I believe it's in losers. So let's see. Let's see what I type in from the past. Shit kicker is up. Kicker liquor. Shit kicker liquor. Well, we're gonna put the score next to his name this time. He is the shit kicker liquor, apparently. I don't know if I keep that. And who? Let's just delete. Let's put a 0 right here for now. And we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be a losers match, so it's gonna be shit kicker liquor against who's formerly named as Corey. We changed his name. I asked him what he wanted to be, and he said he didn't know. And I said, how about not NA for not applicable? So he became NA, or is he really NA with a question mark? So there you go. And this is the first set of losers bracket matchups we have. So we have shit kicker liquor on the right side of the gameplay screen, and NA question mark, not applicable question mark, on the left side, and he will continue to play auto, of course. He had a really good matchup, even though he used auto with Batman earlier. Running in there. Good poke game. Yeah, Silver Samurai definitely has a good poke game. Very aggressive spiral, though. Ooh. He switched, I think, at the same time Samurai was doing a vanish. Interesting. Oh, just got over that projectile, that shuriken. Again. There you go, that's how you punish.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, Silver Samurai's got to stay with that poke game. Don't let Spiral get in there, because this aggression. When Spiral's getting in there, it seems like no one so far has been able to, at least Batman and now NA question mark, has not been able to really deal with the aggression. Batman got the win because of, you know, keeping the distance. The problem with Samurai's projectile, though, is it's so it's slow. It's slow, and there's a big startup with it. So, with that being said, if you can see it coming out, then you can be prepared to, you know, counter it, and whether you're having to block or you know what you want to do is go over it and punish. But this will be interesting. NA going over to Psylocke now, who we saw earlier in the tournament. Good punish. Now, I'm not sure about this, but I think if you're using auto, you get like a certain amount to block, because there is an X there you'll see on the bottom. So I think if it blocks a certain amount of times, your auto then gets disabled. Now, I don't know if that also increases the damage you take, but it might. It might, or this game just still has very high damage output. Probably both. Good anti-air. There you go, good projectile. There's good. Your DP to end it. And that's 1-1. That was a quick game. Oh, he's moving over to... Oh, I thought he picked Colossus. I jumped the gun. Oh, he's moving over to Omega Red. Oh, Psylocke. No. Yep, good. For people who don't know how to play the game, good punish. Now, if there is a certain amount of blocks you can do until that thing gets, I guess, canceled out, my strategy would be just be as aggressive as you can. Throw up a million different things to make him block and get that disabled. Either you're gonna make it get disabled, or he's not gonna block, and you're gonna, damage him. Good grab, command throw. I think it's command grab. Ooh, good sweep out of the air. And Omega Red gets that. And that'll be a 2-1 so far. Shit kicker liquor. What a name. What a name. Indeed. And that's why this cannot be categorized as made for kids when this goes on YouTube. But that's all good. Auto is turned off, is disabled. Now I don't know why. Is that just because he picked it in one last round matchup and it gets disabled? That's weird. But NA question mark has the advantage now. Definitely needs to use it, because if he loses this game, he's out of the tournament. This is losers. Oh, good jumping. Oh no. Couple short. Oh, those are some lights into a light projectile. Good DP. Oh, wow. A downwards anti-air projectile. Interesting, but that punished by Omega Red from quarter of the screen definitely evens up the rounds here. And a question mark fighting for tournament life at this point. Ooh, good command grab. Oh, good counter out of the air. Good. Couple lights in the projectile. And a good throw that will send this to game 5. As Booker T would say, you gotta love it. Game 5. Final game. Loser's bracket. Winner moves on. Loser is the first person eliminated from the tournament. Psylocke. Oh, I was saying Psylocke fought out of the corner. Did and actually turned the tables. Now Omega Red has to get out of the corner. And Psylocke turning into 5 Psylocks. Really doing nothing with it, though. Oh, punishing the failed DP there. Oh, punishing the whiff on the projectile. Punishing it, the whiff on the DP. But the over-aggressiveness of Omega Red got caught with that projectile. Psylocke now 1 round away from advancing. Keeping the distance. Oh. They trade, but that's a good trade for Omega Red. Good throw by Omega Red. I don't know if that's a command throw grab or the other one would, or it's just a regular throw. And Omega Red, final game, final round, loser side. Winner of this round moves on. Loser is out of here. And another trade going just a little bit in Omega Red's favor, but they're even. They're just trading shot for shot here. And that, I don't think, is well for Psylocke. I think Omega Red's output is a little higher. Yeah, if he would have done the medium one of that, he would have hit it. Oh, this is it. Next hit wins. The next hit will win. Oh, finally a super jump. And they trade, and Psylocke wins the trade. What a matchup. What a final round. That's what it's about. Good games to both. Shit kicker liquor. With an awesome tournament. Both games he played went to final game. I believe both went to final round as well. NA question mark. Big win there. Moving on in the tournament. Or what am I doing? I can't type right. That's a 3-2. That's a 3-2. Gotta get that in there before I start changing names up. But man, what a set. This will now be the next matchup in losers, which will have EVs and David. Let's start changing some stuff up here. Wow, that was an awesome match. I'm still pretty hyped. I heard what the results were, obviously running the tournament, but I'll be honest, and I knew I would do post commentary. So one thing I didn't really do was watch too many of the matches. I found out results, but I didn't watch too many of them. I was watching the football game and other stuff. But since I knew I did commentary, I was getting results, and I wanted to sort of be fresh in the actual rounds of what was happening. So yeah, I basically was just getting scores given to me at the end of these things. But here we go. EVs and David. David was playing Wolverine earlier. And EVs was playing Colossus and then ended up moving to Sentinel. So let's see. Oh, it's going to be Colossus and Wolverine to start. And they winner of this will move on to play NA question mark in losers semifinals. Good DP there. Oh, good sweep. Keep the aggression. Keep going. Oh, there you go. That's one round right there. Both these guys are probably going to want to just keep it aggressive. Colossus because he's not fast, and Wolverine because he's Wolverine, and he doesn't have a projectile. So they're both going to probably be just wailing at each other. Traditionally, probably Wolverine's probably better in general in this game than Colossus, but I think if they're just going to be wailing at each other, Colossus has the edge because every trade they have, and look at that, Colossus just rammed right through him. Any trades that they're going to have are probably going to be in Colossus's favor when it counts the damage output. Colossus is definitely a way heavier hitter than Wolverine. The thing is, Wolverine can do a lot more hits and probably get more knockdowns on hits and has a lot more mobility both on the ground and in the air, but Colossus grabs you like that. Boom, you're down. And he did it. Oh, and he scooped him. He scooped him. And that is 1-0 EVs. And these guys were asking me all these different technical questions about this game, and all I could tell them was just to Google answers, because I'm like, yeah, I know some of this, but I didn't play this game religiously or anything growing up. So I was like, some of the stuff I'm finding out, I'm Googling, and I'm reading the forums and the FAQs that I believe James Chen wrote back in the mid-90s. Trying to give these guys, more information and stuff. Wolverine out to a pretty good lead, but Colossus' damage output can change that. There it is, in a couple of seconds. But Wolverine's lead was big enough where he could afford a couple trades and win out in the end. And good throw by Colossus. What's he going to do with it? Oh, there you go, punishing on the ground. Good air throw, though, by Wolverine. Oh, couple lows into a DP, not bad. Oh, he's confirming into it now. Good throw. What's going to happen? Oh, went for the sweep while he was down. And if they trade here, oh, they don't trade, but Wolverine gets a. If they would have traded maybe a double KO there, or maybe Wolverine because he's faster. But that's a 1-1 right there. Ooh, good. I don't know if that's a jumping heavy or if that's just a jumping medium by Colossus. Probably a heavy. Oh, you gotta punish that. You successfully blocked it. Oh, wow. When he was down doing that dash as part of the OTG. You gotta punish that. You gotta punish those. You got so much time. Oh, there you go. First round of Wolverine in game number 3. Good DP again by David and Wolverine. Sweep, yep, attack him on the ground, but if he's just going to keep throwing that out there willy-nilly and EVs does nothing about it, then why not? But or if EVs isn't going to prove that he can punish when he blocks it, it's sort of like he can do it, it's unsafe. Or it's safe, but it's not safe. It's pretty unsafe to do it on block. And that'll be 2-1 David. Two to 1 now. Whoever. Oh, he's going with set. Yep. Pressure was on. He did this last time against Batman. He went with Sentinel. Now, if you thought Colossus's damage output was a lot more than Wolverine's, This is way more than Colossus is. He's keeping him in the corner. Back up. Yeah, back up when you need to. Make him come to you. Smart moves. But look at that. He had a big lead and one little C. Yeah. Sentinel's heavies are just so overmatching. Yeah, he knew that was opportunity at punishing. Yeah, oh, look at that. Right when they came out, he dashed in. Smart move. With the grab. Low by Sentinel. Sentinel with the knockdown, and Sentinel takes 2 rounds to nothing, evening this matchup up at 2 apiece. So we are going to the final game in losers. The winner to move to loser semis. Yeah, this is gonna be hard for Wolverine, I think, just because of the damage output. Unless he plays smart, attack when he can, back off when he has to, reassess what's happening. Don't take any unnecessary risks. And that's sort of what he's doing to start this round, but as you can see, oh, yep, look at all that health gone in one. You gotta attack there. You gotta attack there. You had him. Oh, that's a whiff. That's gonna. That whiff almost cost them the round, and in reality, it should have. Yeah, the aggression now of Sentinel is real. Don't count out Wolverine. Oh, he should have moved in when those Sentinel drones were going in. Could have moved in for a throw, but doesn't really matter. Sentinel still wins. We're going final round, final game. Second losers match in a row where that's happening. Loser is out of here. Winner will move on to loser semis. Oh, went for it all there. Not much of a punish on the missing the super, but the Sentinel drones. Up, and one more touch from Sentinel will do it. And that'll be it. Good game from both guys. But Sentinel is just, that damage output is huge. And I believe we're going to have winners final coming up. That'll be Batman and one Crit Man. But both of those losers matches so far were really good. So I'm going to put in, I guess, the information. Yeah, I can't spell and I have all caps on wrong. And winner's final is coming up. Will be one Crit Man and Batman. And I made one Crit Man sit on this side of it because I'm not risking a reset of my computer again. So So we have winners final here. And after this, I know we will have EVs will play NA question mark in the loser semis. And then after that, we will have losers final and then grand final. So we still got quite a few amount of games to go. Or matches to go, or sets to go, I should say. We're going to have a Cyclops mirror.
Round 1. Fight. Up the
So one Crypt Man is the blue Cyclops, and Batman will be the purple one. And oh, you should have done our sweep then at least. Another one. Oh, you're leaving some health on the board there, but one Crypt Man, pretty dominating first round there. Let's see if Batman can get back into it. Good jumping kick to get out of the corner there. Oh, you put one Crypt Man in the corner and then backed out. Thought maybe he'd go in and pursue a little bit. Yep, there it is. Right when he was down. Oh, and the jumping roundhouse to barely take that second round, but that'll be 1-0 to one Crypt Man.
Round 1. Fight.
And Batman changing over to Wolverine. Interesting. Didn't seem like much of Wolverine earlier. So this will be interesting to see. And one Crypt Man just leaving damage on the table there by not punishing after he sweeps him.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Good trade for Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine's got him in the corner. When you're Wolverine there, he doesn't need to back out at that point. He's got to pursue. You have no projectiles to make the pursuit then have to happen. It's too early in the round for a health lead to worry about. And he realized too late that he should have punished. But it doesn't matter. He gets the jumping kick anti-air to close out that game, and that'll put him up 2-0 in this winner's final. Winner of this will be in grand finals, of course. And then we'll just be playing the waiting game.
Up the class. Up the class. Up the class.
Oh, good grab. Omega Red. Changing again. So he went Cyclops, Wolverine, then Omega Red. Interesting characters, I guess. Yep, just block all that. Oh, but jumping, landing neutral, and then hitting with the sweep.
Round 2.
One Crypt Man now. 1 win away from advancing to the grand finals. Yeah, Batman here looking like he's a little lost playing Omega Red. Not the move you want to do in tournament at this point. Probably should just. I would have stuck with Cyclops. That was the character team he was most familiar with. But that'll do it. That's a 3-0. Yeah, even though it was a 3-0, still pretty competitive rounds. For the most part, and good stuff to both guys. Batman's far from out of it. He will be in losers final, hoping to be able to run it back against one Crypt Man in the grand finals. But before we have that, we will have our loser semifinal match with NA question mark taking on EVs in the loser semis. And the winner of that will then go on to play Batman in our in our losers final. And then the winner of that will go on to play One Crit Man in the grand finals.
You blew perfect. Round 2. Fight.
So I'm wondering, I'm thinking this might be the first actual in-person tournament of 2021. I ran this, this was ran on the 9th, I believe, of January 2021. So,
Round 1. Fight.
so we have Storm and Colossus. Storm, one of my favorites to play in Marvel 2. Even though I'm absolutely terrible at Marvel 2. Those low Typhoon projectiles are pretty good for Colossus if he stays grounded, but he's all over the skies right now. Ooh, good. Just be careful with that damage output for Colossus. Punish when you can. There you go. Can't take too many of those. Can't take a trade now. Oh, well, now you can. There you go. Make him come through. You see the time. You saw the time. You knew Colossus had to approach and be aggressive. Oh, look at that damage output, man. Colossus was at a pretty big deficit, and in 2 seconds, he's right back, not just in it, but in the lead. Crazy. Good comboing and confirming into special, but the damage output's huge. And that'll tie things up at 1 round apiece in game number 1. Ooh, good throw. What are you going to do off it now? Oh. Okay. Oh. Launched into nothing, but okay. But that life lead is huge, and it's going to take 1 hit from Colossus probably. Okay, I lied too. Not completely out of it. Can play the zoning game, but Colossus is just too strong. And that'll be 1-0 to EVs. Good first game by both guys there. I like the aggression and stuff out of NA with Storm. He's going to move to... Let's see, who's he going to change? He's going to change his character and play Psylocke. I did like after the first round happened, the adaptability of EVs. He adapted to what was happening and realized, be patient. It's not going to take much to whittle down this health. This is a matchup now I'm scared of in the case that Psylocke's probably going to come in and do a bunch of those Sonic Ray looking DPs or Psy Ray, whatever she's calling it, the DPs. And if Colossus blocks him and punishes, it's going to be a wrap because the damage output, and I keep saying it, but his damage output is it's probably second to Sentinels. And the level 1 into the corner probably just to get away from Colossus there. And there you go, the poke game. So that's a round for Psylocke. Let's see how EVs adapts now to Psylocke gameplay. Yep, that's punishable. It seems like not a lot of stuff is safe on block here in this game. There's a lot of recovery animation and frames. There you go, using the level 1. So going for that grab. I don't know what kind of grab that is, because Psylocke, that's a good round for EVs. You want a piece now, but Colossus went for that grab and Psylocke blocked it, so I'm guessing, I don't know. But yeah, he went for that grab and she blocked it, and it's probably been blocked a couple times. First I thought they were just jabs, but no, that looked like it's the grab. Oh, that's a good punish into the throw. And oh, little too slow. Yeah, if you don't hit that right away when they're down, they're gonna get up before you can go for your punch. Especially if you're going for like a heavy sweep. The amount of recovery frames you're gonna have on that. Oh, that's punished. And jumping. I don't know if that was a roundhouse or a medium, but that will give that round in that game to EVs. That is 2-0. But it is 2-0, but these are close games. These are going final rounds. These aren't sweep. This isn't a domination by no means. This is either of those third rounds could have gone either way. So good to see the competition. Good to see the competitiveness, and that everything is being played, competitively and not, just domination by anybody. The scores might not say that, but if you watch the actual matches, you'll see everybody's been pretty competitive and more than respectable in these matches. But Colossus got a big lead, but that sweep will help. That sweep will help too, but that throw is gonna do a lot. I know you can tech as you're gonna drop down, because that throw, the first round is Colossus, but that throw by Colossus does a decent amount of damage, but when they hit the ground, it does that same amount, so you're getting a ton of damage if they don't tech. Good sweep, but you gotta punish when you're on the ground like that. Oh. No. Oh, good sweep, and he's yeah, not everybody's doing punish it when they're getting the knockdowns. Like, you gotta punish there. You gotta punish there. You're not, like, if you're not gonna punish there, at least do something like, there you go. I can respect that. He didn't punish when he got the sweep because he decided that he wanted position over another hit. And that one too. He chose position over more damage. But that one right there, like, that did nothing. Again, unless the goal there was I'm pushing him more towards the corner, but then now you're backing up, so there you go. Keep being aggressive. Oh, good block. Oh, man. Good games to both. That's a 3-0 for EVs, but man, NA question mark. He every single one of those games went final round. So nothing to be ashamed of or anything like that. Definitely really good matchup there. So that was losers semis. This will be losers final, which will be EVs and Batman. Winner here will move on to grand finals. So let me set the scores. That stays. Set this one. And so some names get put in. And losers final. Here we go. Yeah, they weren't a fan of when they were playing mess around with the computer winging, and I would just hit reset. I could feel some of the looks, and now looking back, I can see some of them. It's awesome. We ain't here to play the computer, guys. We're here to play each other. This is a tournament. Ain't got all day. We do not have all day. We were supposed to run this tournament fast because I wanted to run another one for an N64 game. This ended up taking too long because we started late and everything. So here we go. Losers final. Batman going with Wolverine. And Eevee staying with Colossus. Now these guys played earlier and it was a 3-0 from Batman. And that's a start he needs. You just won a 3-0 earlier against them, and you just took the first round, so you... I think earlier he was still playing Psych. Was he still playing Psych earlier when he played him? I think he was playing Psych still, so... Yeah, these guys are just, they're most part just button mashing and wailing each other. And if you do that with Colossus, that's what happens. You're gonna do just let's hit each other until someone goes down. Well, guess what? Wolverine's not beating Colossus. And if Eevee's goes to Sentinel, well, Wolverine's definitely not beating Sentinel in that kind of a fight either. So we're at 1 round apiece here. Good throw. And he could, punished him while he was on the ground. Smart. Finally, that's happening. And that will be a 1-0 so far for Eevees. Winner will move on and play one Crit Man in our grand finals. And he's, yep, Batman's going to Psych. Realized, hey, this is who I beat you with earlier. Let's slow things down. And but Eevees has been playing a bit more, it seems, than Batman. So he's and he's got more games under his belt, so he's definitely more warmed up, more accustomed to what's going on, and you can see that in this matchup right now. A pretty dominating win in round 1 for Colossus. So we'll see if Batman can adapt to it, but good pile driver out of the air and a good scoop. Good anti-air jumping kick. Oh, throwing the projectile in the air like that. You're gonna get punished. But Colossus just backing Psych in the corner. Psych not doing any of the projectiles to... there you go, finally. But you gotta... I think on that move he has armor. So that's a quick 2-0 so far. See if Batman can get back into it. But it seems, compared to their earlier matchup, Eevees is adapted. And he's definitely warmed up, feeling himself, understands the character he's playing, understands what he can do with the damage output, when he can go in and be reckless, and when he, has to be a little more patient. There you go. You got to keep him out. Well, Oh man, that was nice. These guys are just throwing it. And like I say, you're gonna throw it. Cool. But that damage output for Colossus is a lot higher. Yeah, that didn't even do any damage. That's armor and it didn't no damage. So he's gonna have to start trying to bait some stuff out to throw the projectile at the right time. If he's not gonna be able to bait him or anything, this might be a wrap for EVs. You gotta punish that. That I don't count that as a punish. You gotta really punish that. So Grand Finals is looking like we're either going to have a rematch of this character matchup, or we're gonna have a Cyclops mirror. And that'll do it. Dominating. That was the dominating losers final. EVs definitely was able to adapt. Batman did great in this tournament. Take nothing away from Dougie Fresh. But yeah, EVs, Miguel, that was a dominating set. He's warmed up. You can tell he's warmed up. He's ready to go. And yeah, it's going to be a good grand final here. I believe it's going to probably be Colossus versus Psych. These guys are brothers. They were practicing earlier before the tournament began with each other. So it'll be interesting to see who has the advantage here. EVs does have to win 2 sets. Coming from losers, he will have to win a total of 6 games. Where one Crit Man here will only have to win 1 set. So he's only got to win 1 set of 3. He only has to win 3 games in a set. But this is going to be good. So we're getting ready for our grand finals. Yeah, see, you can see the look when I reset it. It's so funny. But yeah, we good grand finals here. I'm thinking we're gonna see a Cyclops and Colossus matchup. I think if EVs gets in any trouble, he most likely will go to Sentinel. So we'll see. He's going to start with Colossus. And like I said, I think if he gets in trouble, he might go to Sentinel. Good sweep on that. Good air to air. Oh, good throw by Cyclops. Getting him down. Good throw by Colossus. And the punish. And the punish again on the ground. Good sweep. First round of Colossus. Yep, gonna be smart. Use the projectile game. Now, he didn't punish there. It seems like he wanted to change position. He was going to start trying to push Colossus to the corner, but the stage broke. And, oh, nice. That evens up at 1 round apiece. Colossus going for the dash, and Psych going for the sweep, and then the punish down the ground. Nice. And projectile game. Keep that zoning game in for Psych. Oh, good. Baited it. Faked like he was going to punish while on the ground, so when he recovered, he was in a nice little neutral jump. Oh, good grab out of the air with the power driver, punishing him on the ground. One more hit for Colossus, and that'll... That's it. That's 1-0. So he's on his way to resetting this bracket. Two more games, and he will reset the bracket. Good sweep. Yeah, I think One Crit Man realizes maybe not be as aggressive. Pick your spots. Because if you're wild, you know, look at these hits that are happening. The health goes away really fast. But yeah, that health is going away really fast. And that's one round. Round 1 to EVs. EVs coming from losers, I believe he's played the most games up to this point, so he's definitely the most warmed up. On top of the fact that both these guys were practicing earlier. But in the tournament setting, he's definitely the most fresh. But Cyclops here just playing really smart. Projectile game, nice little jump game, and that's how you bring it back, 1 round apiece. Yeah, Colossus wanted to keep him in the corner, but Psych's not afraid of being in the corner, it seems. Good throw. I think he was trying to get that scoop off the ground after. Will he get him in the corner? No, he won't. Still try. Oh, he was fishing for it. And the super from Cyclops hits, and that's the difference. Super into a sweep after a shortened jump, and that makes it 1 game apiece. 1 game apiece. Has One Crit Man figured it out? They just keep breaking this stage. Oh, good jump kick. And a sweep, and that will be round number 1 of game number 3 goes to One Crit Man and Cyclops. Good sweep. Light in the sweep. Light in a sweep again. Projectile, keeping him out with the projectile game. Light in a sweep again. Another projectile. He's figured this out. He's reading them. Good anti-air kick. And another, that's not even a sweep. That was a medium low. And that makes it 2-1, One Crit Man. One Crit Man now 1 game away from winning this entire tournament. Oh, Colossus, that damage output. Good kick at terror into a jumping light, or a jumping medium. Good sweep by Colossus. Went for a grab when he was down. That grab is a medium grab, so you're not scooping on that one, I don't think. And we are now on championship point. Well, we're on that anyway. We're now the championship round for One Crit Man. Oh, with a throw into super by Colossus. Colossus now pushing the tempo and dominating this round. That is as dominant of a round as you need, and you need that kind of round when your tournament life is on the line. Cyclops now out to a really early lead. And that'll do it with the sweep to end it. One crit man, your X-Men Children of the Atom tournament winner and tournament champion. Awesome event, everybody. I'm very happy everything went through. And this was a lot of fun for me. Everybody that was there said they had a really good time, so that also makes me very happy. I'm going to be doing more of these. We're doing a series coming up. We were supposed to do it in our tournament that night, but like I said, X-Men ran a little late. We started really late because we were waiting on people. They ended up not showing anyway, but that's not neither here nor there. But yeah, just stay tuned. We're gonna have more sort of event videos. We're doing like a ranking system, me and my friends. So stay tuned to that. Coming up in a few weeks. It's gonna be starting to get underway. But I hope everybody enjoyed that. I know we've had a lack of tournaments. Mainly everything's been online, so I'm glad we were able to do something in person. Even though it was small, just able to do something that's sort of normal during the pandemic and everything. And I hope everybody is safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask when you're outside. If for no other reason, not to get bothered and harassed by anybody, but mainly to be safe. And everybody just take care and God bless. And seeing you guys here soon.